Today, guys, we are back in Greenville because we just got some absolutely insane leaks and planned features coming to the game. So make sure to like button, subscribe, and smash the notification bell for more, and to never miss any Greenville content and any Greenville information. And also, guys, watch till the end because this actually gets crazy, bro. Alright, so we are going to go into the Greenville Community's Discord server. I'll link them down in the description, as well as where all these leaks are sourced from, aka the Greenville official Discord. I'll link that down in the description so you guys can look at these leaks yourself. So anyways, let's get straight into it. So we are in the leaks channel, and we're just gonna go ahead and start off by a new OCSO location is planned to be released in an upcoming map expansion. Okay, so pretty much someone said in the member hangout channel, will there be a police department agency for Brookmere, aka that's the new town, as I went over in my previous video, that will be coming in the highway update, or people will have to make their own departments? Well, pretty much Hunter said new OCSO station spot. So pretty much what he means by this, Hunter is saying that we're going to get a new Allegheny County Sheriff's Office location in the new highway expansion. Now, what I mean by that, if we go ahead and go over here to OCSO, and we can see it's just you know, your general police station, but the thing is, you would have to drive so far. For example, if somebody committed a crime in Brookmere and they got arrested, you would have to drive so far to take them to the station. It would be horrible for roleplay servers, and yeah, it would just be kind of messed up to have a whole highway that takes like 7 minutes to go down, and like there's not even a police station literally anywhere. So yeah, that would just kind of suck. So yeah, I'm happy they're adding we're getting a new police station location in the new map expansion. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be super sick. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, so that is our first leak. Anyways, let's get into the next one. All right, so pretty much this is oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. I'm not like, this is great. So this is posted on Twitter by Agora, I believe a Greenville map developer, and yo, look at this, dude. Like, just where do I even start, guys? Where do I even start? Look at the plants, the tables, the detail. It looks so nice and modern in here. Like, bro, if you told me this is a rendering for like a literal, like a real kitchen, like in real life that they're about to build, I would not even be shocked. Like, this looks so good. We got a 3D modeled fridge, coffee maker, toaster. Oh my gosh, a microwave. Looks like we have 3D handles for the shelves, the exhaust vent for the stove. Yo, a bunch of nice plants, and as you can see, I think we've seen these plant textures other places in the highway map leaks. We got some nice stools, the table, dude, and also look in the background. This isn't just a kitchen, this is the whole house. Look, there's doors in here. This means we're getting a whole new house variant. This is gonna be crazy. A whole new house variant. This is gonna be cool, and just the detail is so much better than the current Greenville house. It's like, bro, if I go to a house in the current Greenville, they're just not the same. Like, dude, these new houses are actually like just unmatched by the current game. I'm going to go ahead and go to my house in 6 Estates to just show you guys like the pretty much the most new house variants in the game, and I'm just going to compare the details so you guys get an idea of how much of an improvement this really is. Alrighty, so pulling into 6 Estates here, we can see the new house variant, this really big one. This is one of like the 3 new house variants that got added before in the 6 Estates update. Now, if we go ahead and here, I can't use the garage door because there's a massive collision error there, so I can't even use my house. However, if we come into the kitchen over here, it's nice, it's spacious, and it's decently detailed. However, this is a very basic fridge model. The microwave kind of the same as well. Same for the stove. It's kind of like a more like traditional stove, not like a nice like modern kind of like this cooktop. We got the coffee maker here, which looks pretty good, but like all this stuff was outdated. All this stuff I believe was made like in like maybe 2020, 2021, so it looks good for its age, honestly. Like, this is aged very well. However, like, this is all an image. Like, these drawers, these cabinets are all an image, like aka a decal. Same for these doors here. These doorknobs are an image. These doorknobs are an image. Like, everything here is mainly just images. Same for here. Like, there's not really a lot of 3D stuff. This is nice right here, but like, there's not a lot of 3D stuff, and there's not like a lot of insane detail. Now, if we go ahead and compare this to the new leaks, it just blows it away, guys. I mean, you guys have probably tell for yourself by this point, the detail here is like unmatched. Like, this is absolutely insane. Crazy changes for Greenville. I cannot wait to use this kitchen. This is going to be sick for role plays and just looks wise. They're making the game look better. It's going to be just a better place to be, a better game to play, and honestly, I can't wait for this. This is going to be sick. I'm sure you guys are absolutely insanely excited too. Also, I believe there is this another photo. Yo, we got to close up more of the kitchen. Look at this stove. Yo, this stove is so much more detailed. Like, look, you can see like the shelves in the oven, the transparent glass. You can see all the burner knobs right here, and then the whole like stovetop is like the all 4 individual burners, and here it's just like kind of like a just like a circle. It's not really that detailed. The knobs are pretty decent, but it's just like Roblox stuff. Like it's not like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if you guys know anything about development, this is all Blender built, I believe. Like this whole stove right here, like, so just the detail is immaculate. They also did really good textures, like for example the screen for the stove, like there's a whole screen and they have a texture for that. This one is just blank. Like dude, like the improvements made here are absolutely crazy. Also, if we look at the microwave on the side, it looks okay. The microwave isn't as detailed, and the current one is actually not too bad. It could just use like a different, like the new metal texture, for example, in Roblox. But yeah, this is such an improvement. The fridge looks absolutely crazy, and yo, maybe we'll actually be able to buy food from bulk and actually add it to our fridge, because the funny thing is, the kind of like meme in Greenville roleplay is like, you open the fridge and you guys probably noticed by now there's just nothing in here. So like no matter what you do, bro, there's just nothing in your fridge, bro. So like yeah, it would be pretty cool to like actually be able to get food and like eat in roleplays, because it just looks like we're just irresponsible with like no food in the fridge. Anyways, I'm kind of yapping by this point. Yo, look at the soap bottle, dude. The detail here is actually sick. We got even a candle. Oh wow. Also 3D handles for literally everything you can think of. We got a nice light here. I'm not gonna lie, the lighting in this whole room, like the lighting in here is really nice, and the wall colors, I'm not gonna lie, the lighting in the current Greenville houses is just not great. And also this is after Blockstrap is phased out. Like I'm using the normal Roblox like Greenville light. Like this is completely vanilla Roblox, nothing has been modified. So yeah, the lighting in here just isn't it. Like there's so many lights just beaming down here, but like it's still like it feels a little bit dark in here, especially on the ceilings. It just feels a little bit dark. And if you look at the new map leak, like the lighting looks so much better. Yeah, it's a little bit dark in that corner back there, but still overall it just looks so much better. And also I have it timed like 12 and sunny. Like it is as bright as it gets in this game right now. And yeah, this looks so much better. I'm so happy we're getting just everything revamped. This looks so much nicer of a place to be. And guys, who knows, we might even get these houses revamped. The interiors of these houses might change at some point as well. I have no idea, but that would be absolutely sick to see. But yeah, let's go on to the next leaks we got. Yo, it's a car. Wait, whoa, yo, guys, this is an interior. They're modeling an interior. Now they haven't done like modeling leaks for licensed cars like until they're like actually finished, even in like in the game. So this is gonna be a fictional, and it's modeled by oh yeah, it's modeled by this guy right here. Shout out to him, bro. VQX4, shout out to bro. And yo, this looks like kind of an old maybe GM interior. Oh wait, hold on, what did he say after that? Let's see. Okay, yeah, so this is a Greenville leak right here, a new leak, and then he said, imagine if there was a car, but like it had a car inside it. Okay. Is this gonna be a box truck? Like I'm talking like a full-on like box truck you can haul with you. This is the collision error I'm talking about. You gotta like face it as well. Anyways, but we might be getting a box truck where you can put a car inside of it. Imagine like a job where you could like ship cars, or like a trailer on a truck, for example, like a trailer on a truck, or like just a truck that has a trailer built into it where you can have an enclosed trailer and, for example, drive your race car into there and take it to the track, and no one knows what type of like car you have inside. It's just in there, and then you pull up to the track and unload it. Dude, that'd be insane. And also, could this be a potential leak that we might get 2 cars spawning at some point soon? Like I've seen people speculating. Rensselaer County added it as well, and I'm assuming it's been pretty successful for them. I mean, they made it a Game Pass and not too many people are spawning double cars, and I think it's been a really good addition. And honestly, I feel like Greenville kind of tests the waters, like especially when Rensselaer County adds a cool feature. Greenville kind of takes some time to test the water, see how it is, and then they usually add it after, and it could be worse, better, or just like kind of the same system. So yeah, I feel like Greenville might add 2 car spawning as long, and they have said in the past they're not going to do this, but I feel like it's more of a reality and would make more sense for the current game situation now than it did before. So I feel like we might be able to expect 2 car spawning coming at some point soon. I don't know, I'm not confirming this, I'm just saying, is this my speculation? I feel like this could be a possibility that we get 2 car spawning. I would not be surprised at all, and you guys could probably agree with me, that would be dope as heck, man. So yeah, that would be super cool. Anyways, let's go back into Discord. Now we're gonna move on to the planned features. Now I told you guys want to watch till the end because this is insane. All right, we're gonna go to the planned. Now this is where it gets crazy, okay guys? As if the links we just looked at weren't crazy enough, okay? Could we have it so that we can switch from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive? Plus, we can also lock differentials individually so it'd be easier to off-road for SUVs, trucks, and etc. Dude, it's planned. It is planned. Dude, we're gonna be able to off-road with, and you could have a 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive selector. That's gonna be insane, especially for like old models or even new fictionals. For example, I have this insane Duramax, and it's been a 2-wheel drive until we got the drivetrain swap update. Like, it's just always been a 2-wheel drive, like rear-wheel drive, and also locking differentials. Like, the off-roading is going to be real, guys. This is gonna be crazy. Also, if I go into the Greenville feed channel, as we can see, we went over this in my last video. Make sure to go check it out. As we can see right here, the map, there's going to be an off-road trail right here connecting to this Horton one that connects the highway expansion to the current map, which what I mean by the current map is this Horton off-road trail. For example, if I just go in free cam here, you can see, like, there's going to be like a path like right around here, like in the middle here, that goes all the way to the current, like, or like to the future highway expansion. So we're gonna need some good off-roading vehicles, and even if we have the good vehicles, we need like diff locking and stuff like that to actually make them more usable off-road and more have better performance. So yeah, this will be absolutely insane. I cannot wait to see this in Greenville. Like, bro, this is this is gonna be an absolute game changer. It's gonna be, I'm assuming, a good amount of scripting for them, but honestly, they did this insane highway expansion. I know they can do this. This is some really cool chassis changes. Also, I will say Point Cloud, the one I believe that does like chassis stuff for Greenville, has been very active, like been very open with the community, showing like what he's working on. For example, like the planned stuff, and also like at least we've gotten in the past. So yo, W Point Cloud, this has been absolutely crazy. Anyways, we got some insane leaks of the new Acera GT3 coming to the game, and it said it will be able to have livery customization. Someone asked if it would have like a GT3 racing livery, for example, stuff like that, and it is planned. So yo, shout out to Point Cloud for planning this, and I believe also he modeled this car as well. So yeah, we're gonna get like GT3 like livery options. I'm assuming in like the parts section. For example, if I were to reset right here, go back to the dealership and spawn a car that has parts support, I'm just gonna get like my Audi RSQ8 out, for example, parts customization. So I'm assuming it'd be in this section where you can get like crossbars, roof box, stuff like that. Like, it would most likely be in this section, but you can customize like your actual livery. And the thing is, we've actually seen this with cars before. Well, only a singular car, pretty much. It's this, I believe, from the 1940s. This limited that we just got, the event limited. You can customize the look. Like, for example, I have this fire livery on right now. Like, I got like purple flames on mine, but you can have like no livery. You can have the sun damage body, which is just like cracked glass and just like completely cooked paint. But yeah, or you can have the livery body, and you can also customize that from the front end. So if you want to have like a beater front end and a livery on the back, go ahead, do what you guys want to do. And you can also have an exposed motor. So the detail and customization is really sick, like for the livery. So I'm assuming that might be how this upcoming car is, the GT3 car that's being made right now. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna be. So yeah, that's gonna be super cool to see. I cannot wait to see that. That's gonna, bro, that is gonna just be completely sick for Greenville. And also adding on to that, we got a new leak of that car as well from Point Clouded. Of someone asked, is it going to have an interior? The GT3 referring to the Acera GT3 that I was just talking about, and Point Cloud said yes, confirmed. So I was wrong in my previous video speculating that they're going to delete the interior. No, we're actually getting an interior in this vehicle. That's going to be sick, dude. So we're going to have like a full-blown race car with an interior. That is going to be peak, guys. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. And also we can see kind of in this photo right here that you can kind of see the interior. It's like bare bones, like just racing. So this is going to be absolutely sick on the track, and it's also confirmed coming in the highway update. So yeah, I can't wait to drive this. And of course, you guys will have to save a little bit of money to be able to afford this. I believe it's going to cost like around like 500 grand. I believe I discussed that. Yeah, around 500 to $1 million. So yeah, just make sure to have money saved up if you guys are interested in buying this car. Anyways, moving on to the next thing, we have Point Clouded talking in, I believe, the Greenville Community News General. So pretty much what he said was, question. Some devs said you can't off-sale cars, just limiteds and collectibles. What if a limited car is under a brand that got removed? Will you be able to sell that? So I'm assuming, I guess, can you not sell off sales anymore? Okay, I'm just gonna risk one of my Teslas real quick, guys. I guess you can't, wait, you can still sell it. You can still sell the vehicle. Okay, let me see. If I go to like my Yukon, for example, can I not sell this? I don't know. It looks like you can still sell. I don't know exactly what they're talking about, but I believe there also was a glitch that happened in Greenville of pretty much what happened was like people were like somehow making mods like modifications like I was just showing you guys, like in parts customization, cost like $1 million. I don't know exactly how this happened, but like someone had like $1 million worth of mods on one of their cars. So I think people are trying to sell their cars to get money from this glitch that happened. I believe that's what they're referring to here. And they said you will not be able to sell that. So yeah, I don't know exactly what this is about, but yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because I'm honestly kind of confused by that one. But yeah, that's most likely what's going on there. Also, new Massachusetts plate is planned, so that'll be cool to see another new plate in the game. I don't know, I think this is like their 250 years of independence plate, so I guess this is new in real life, so they're now adding it to the game. So yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, new Massachusetts plate, love to see a new license plate coming to the game and in real life, of course. Then we got dealership options and filters and UI improvements are planned. Wait, no way. Okay, let's go ahead and go. So we are in the Greenville feature suggestions here, and someone said adding some options in a dealership page which makes it easier to find any car easily, as in the picture as shown, determining the model, budget, engine type, hybrid, diesel, and common features such as folding mirrors, fog lights, and ABS system, traction control, and other sliding systems. That would be sick, dude. Like, for example, if you could like sort by the different cylinders. For example, if I want to buy a V8, I can just sort by like 8-cylinder or like what type of fuel type it is. Dude, that would be so cool and useful for Greenville, because the thing is, Greenville just they have so many cars, which is honestly a great thing that they have so many cars. But like, if you just want to look at like a certain demographic of vehicles, it's kind of hard to do that, honestly. So let me go into dealership and show you guys. For example, these are the filters that we currently have. There's not a lot. You can filter by brand, the style of vehicle, and Game Pass that you need to buy it, or if you need no Game Pass to buy it. Price going from high to low, year going from like older to newer, and then the model. I don't know exactly what this means, the model here. Wait, is this like, hold on, is this like the model as in like what it was just made? Wait, yo, hold on. Yo, I had no idea this was a feature. Wait, is this like models as in like the newest models that they just made? Okay, I don't know. Oh, never mind. This is alphabetical order. This is alphabetical order. Okay. I thought it was a new feature for a second. Okay, so yeah, you can list them like alphabetical order, Z to A, A to Z. You can also do saved, like if you favorite cars, like for example, I favorited my RS7. I love RS7s. And then customizable, as in I believe parts customization, as I showed you guys earlier. So that's also what that is, which is pretty cool. And then we have like collectible, which was that one Renault. This is off sale. Okay, so it shows in the dealership, it says off sale, now off sale. I already own this vehicle, but it's so cool that it actually shows like limited in the dealership. I wish you could look at previous limiteds and off sales in the dealership just to be able to look at cars again. That would be so cool. And just look at the history of Greenville. You can also look at affordable or tow capable. So for example, affordable, okay, now does this, let me see. Okay, yeah, affordable. So this, these cars are not affordable. Hold on, I think I got the wrong filter on. Okay, never mind. These are pretty affordable right here. Yo, shout out to Joji's live at like 12 in the morning. Anyways, but yeah, so this is honestly, this is pretty cool right here. So yeah, it's cool that we have a filter to sort by affordable vehicles. Now we got tow capable vehicles as well. So yeah, that's what we currently have in a dealership right now. We don't really have a lot of other features besides that. So what this person suggested, like having more options, that would just be sick. Honestly, I would love to see that. Now, and obviously it did get planned, and looks like the developer responded, Point Cloud, and said there will be some caveats to this, as I can't promise specific filters like engine type. We haven't saved cylinder count and metadata, so that'd be hard. Oh, okay. But in general, I plan to redo the dealership to improve the experience. Among extra filters, I plan to add better animations, plus options such as one to swap the filter / back buttons for people who miss that. And in general, improving what I have already, make it better overall. So we might be able to see some stuff from this list that comes in the game. I don't think we're getting like the cylinders as Point Cloud just said. So yeah, it would be sick to see that, but I mean, honestly, if they don't have that in their data system, then it would not be worth the hassle to go over like what, all like over 600 vehicles in the game and go update the information for like every single one of them. That would just be a hassle. That would just be a huge hassle, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, honestly, understandable from the devs, but still it's cool to see this planned and see more features coming to the already amazing dealership system. And now for the last one, different types of kitchens just to add more touch to the houses. Okay, so yeah, they planned, I'm assuming with the assets that we looked over in the leaks channel a little bit ago, like these, like all the assets they have here, and maybe new ones coming in the future, to add different types of kitchens, like for example different layouts, and maybe like different, like if you want like an older like style, like for example stove, you can also have like stackable ovens, stuff like that. That would be absolutely insane to see different variety, and also different variety with just like house types, like I was saying earlier. Like we might see like this type of like the new kitchen assets, and also maybe just complete interior redos at some point for current houses in the game. That would be sick to just like not just see really good houses in the highway portion of the update, but I also see like good like quality interiors for the current houses, which is, I mean, obviously the highway update's going to be very hyped, and people are probably going to be going to the highway section of the map when it, especially when it first releases, more than the current section. But at the same time, I think it would be cool to see like better quality interiors on the current map, so that all of the map is pretty much equal. That would be cool. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. And yeah, this has been insane. Like, bro, all the stuff in this video has been, it's extremely peak, and I'm happy I was able to go over it with you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to like the video, as it helps me out a lot. And if you don't want to miss any more Greenville information, I'll keep you guys updated with all the Greenville information and some predictions and speculations as usual. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great night/day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.